Ici, Londres.
At the time of recording this video, there's been no official Labour Party statement about the Oxfam abuse scandal. There's been no equivalent of the hashtag #MeToo movement that was making powerful men scamper for cover only a few weeks earlier. There's been relatively muted Twitter outrage. Now, I understand that a political party can't comment on every passing issue. And I understand that even the most permanently outraged Twitter agitator can't remain at volume 10 all the time. Even so, the contrast is revealing. Consider what happened a couple of weeks earlier when it emerged that some boorish men had behaved inappropriately towards waitresses at a dinner at the Dorchester. Now, no question that their behaviour was lewd, was crude, was obnoxious, but it led to global condemnation and the organisation closed immediately. In the case of Oxfam, there's no shortage of people stepping forward with excuses. Oh, it's only a few bad apples. Oh, it does an awful lot of good work. Oh, it was all reported at the time. It's old news. We should give them more aid money. Why does that happen? Why does Oxfam occupy a different part of our brains from the President's Club dinner? I think the answer was provided by two behavioural psychologists, Daniel Wegner and Kurt Gray. They showed that our primordial minds tend to divide other people not exactly into goodies and baddies, but into the doers and the done to, as they put it, the agents and the patients. And once we've categorized someone as either an oppressor or a victim, we really struggle to see that they might be more nuanced or more ambiguous. And that's why certain organizations, not just aid agencies, but the United Nations or the European Union or the NHS or even left-wing regimes, get a slightly freer pass because they are thought to mean well. They are on the side of the victims. They're therefore in that bit of our brain that allocates them to the patient rather than the agent category. United Nations, by pretty much any definition, has been involved in some abominable scandals, running prostitution rings, smuggling ivory, torturing people, and yet it never really leads people to question the authority or legitimacy of the organisation because it means well. It embodies the lofty ideal of peace among nations. And the paradox is that if we give these organisations a freer pass, if we give in to our primordial instincts and we don't try and behave rationally, it's not just that we're letting down their victims, we're letting down those organisations themselves. Because the combination of a lack of critical scrutiny and an invincible sense of moral superiority almost guarantees that an organisation will at best become flabby and self-serving, and at worst will become outright corrupt and abusive.